and understanding of governance. By the grace of Almighty, may you continue doing well in your state, in the name of the Lord Jesus, and beyond. These very projects that we are here to declare open to the Lord, may He serve the purpose of being established. May the will of God Almighty be fulfilled in the name of the Lord Jesus. Iná yìí kò ní jẹ́ fún ìpara, kò ní jẹ́ fún ìdààmú, kò ní pa ìlú lára, yóò jẹ́ ìṣelógo, yóò mú kó ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ohun tó ti kú tẹ́lẹ̀ kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní tẹ̀síwájú kí májẹ̀mú Ọlọ́run àti ògo rẹ̀ lórí gómìnà wa kó ṣẹ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ àti gbogbo ènìyàn kárí àánú Ọlọ́run àti ìṣelógo. In Jesus' name I have prayed.
Hallelujah. 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 Ọlọ́run Olódùmarè, ọba aláàánú, ọba lónìí, ọba títí ayé lọ gbére. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ rẹ fún ìpéjọ wa tòní, fún ohun tá a wá sí lónìí. Ìmọ́lẹ̀ náà jẹ́ kó tàn sáyé ẹnìkọ̀ọ̀kan wa. Èyí tó ti tàn bẹ́ẹ̀ má jẹ́ kó bàjẹ́. Bíbá ní yìnyín kẹ́ni ó ṣe mí. Bíbá Bọ́ládẹ́rù ti sọ ọmọdékùnrin ìgbòdo. Olùmọ̀rí ayé ọ̀ká tó ṣe òmí ìsìnkú wa. Ẹni ọba ṣe ní lórí là ń sọ pé fún. Adúpẹ́ máa débì láyọ̀. Jẹ́ kí kálukú wa ká wọlé láyọ̀. Ká má tàdí lẹ́yìn ká tó wọlé. Ìtẹ̀síwájú ayọ̀ kọ́mọ bá gómìnà wa àti gbogbo àwọn alábàáṣiṣẹ́ wọn. Olórí ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin wa àti àwọn alábàáṣiṣẹ́ wọn, gbákejì gómìnà wa àti gbogbo òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba lápapọ̀ tẹ̀síwájú ayọ̀ kó máa bá wọn. Ká má ṣàṣetì ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ kó má bàjẹ́, ilé ẹnìkọ̀ọ̀kan wa kó má bàjẹ́, ìta wíkojú orí bẹ́ẹ̀, ìbá ní tó nítorí wo, tùfẹ́ ní tó jùbọ̀nà ẹ̀mọ̀ gbígbé òṣèré talágò, adébábá gbọ́ agbóríkó kọ́ lọ ọjà ìdìbò mẹ́kùn. Wọ́n lólóṣó lòun olùṣó, wọ́n lọ́lájẹ lòun ọ̀lájẹ, onítorí àṣẹ nìkan ló ń ṣe ń lọ. Onítòun bá ti wí fúnlá kọ́ máa ṣogún, ó wí fúrò kò sí ìṣọ̀kan, òfin àyà ó ṣàdọ́ta, bíre ìwọ̀n ọjà, bíre ìwọ̀n òun ó bẹ̀rù balẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ kékeré bàbá ọ̀ká jogún olówó abẹ́rẹ́ ìpínlẹ̀ jogún ọ̀rọ̀ ìlú bá wí kùdí adépò olùkọ́kọ́ nkórè ọ̀run ìròsùn oko ìkórè jẹ́ ìwọ́ súnà ilé ìwọ́ òní súnà adé ọ̀pẹ lórí ọba ìlùkẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀pẹ lọ́wọ́ ìlẹ̀kẹ̀ ọ̀pọ̀ lọ́rùn àwọn ìgbèrè ìlú òní kọ́yìn sí ìjọba wa lórí bẹ́ẹ̀ yọ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ká béèrè lọ́wọ́ Olódùmarè nípasẹ̀ ìjíṣẹ́ mímọ́ àkọ́kọ́ ọ̀run ìlàbára àṣẹ ìlàbọ̀rú ìlàbọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ما يفتح الله للناس من رحمته فلا ممسك لها وما يمسك فلا مرسل له من بعده وهو العزيز الحكيم. adúgbò fún Ọlọ́run bàbá wa ìmáàmù àgbàlẹ̀ Yorùbá Sheikh Alhaji Abdulgani Abubakar agbọ́tọ̀ọmọ kékeré tí wọ́n rán èmi Alhaji Ismail Abalagisi wá sí ibi wọ́n ní ká tọrọ fún bàbá wa ọ̀gá wa Excellence Abiodun Olúṣèyí ọmọ Mákindé Muhammadu Saheed wípé èyí tí ẹ tún ṣe yìí Ọlọ́run kò fún yín láṣeyọrí lórí ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run ẹ̀dùn wa Muhammad Ọlọ́run wọlá iná àmọ́lẹ̀ tẹ̀ẹ̀tàn káàkiri gbogbo Ọ̀yọ́ state Ọlọ́run má yọ ìmọ́lẹ̀ kó lọ́rùn ẹ̀yin náà gbogbo àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ yín Ọlọ́run má yọ ìmọ́lẹ̀ kó lọ́rùn àwọn náà gbogbo àwọn tá a wá síbí má yọ ìmọ́lẹ̀ kó lọ́rùn wa ó ṣèdàpọ̀ àti rọrùn Ọlọ́run ẹ̀dùn wa Muhammad. ولا بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله نور السماوات والأرض مثل نوره كمشكاة فيها مصباح المصباح في زجاجة الزجاجة كأنها كوكب دري يوقد من شجرة مباركة زيتونة لا شرقية ولا غربية يكاد زيتها يضيء ولو لم تمسسه نار على النور يهدي الله لنوره ما يشاء ويضرب الله الأمثال للناس والله بكل عليم لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم آمين.
ẹ ṣé o I think we can clap better for our religious leaders. Thank you very much. Now that you have given honor to God and the gods of the land, it's time to honor men and women of timber and caliber, distinguished and eminent personalities here with us today. And so once again, Your Excellencies, distinguished and eminent personalities, on this crisp and golden December morning, we gather to witness the dawn of a new era in power generation here on the historic grounds of the Oyo State Secretariat. Today, we come together to celebrate the commissioning of the first phase of this groundbreaking independent power project. As the Harmattan breeze outside carries the whispers of progress, we embark on a new chapter in our quest for energy excellence, and we proudly stand at the threshold of a brighter tomorrow, powered by innovation and collaboration. So it's my honor and privilege to share this momentous occasion with you all. And of course, it gives me great pleasure to recognize and of course introduce one man who saw this ahead way before even the federal government decided to put in together a policy to allow states to generate power. Please, wherever you are, appreciate with a round of applause our governor here in Oyo State, Vice Chairman Nigerian Governors Forum, His Excellency Governor Seyi Makinde. I think we can clap better. While other states are in a race to start this, he saw it ahead. And here we are, celebrating the commissioning today. Also here with us today is the Deputy Governor of your state, His Excellency, Barrister Abdurrahim Adebayo Lawal. We have former Deputy Governors here with us. I'll start with the current Deputy National Chairman, South of the People's Democratic Party, His Excellency, Ambassador Taufik Oladejo Arapaja. Seated very close to him is an engineer, His Excellency, Engineer Hamid Gbadamosi. And also another Deputy Governor, they are all wearing white, the three of them. Former Deputy Governor, His Excellency, Barrister Azim Golarumi is also here with us. Thank you for joining us. The Speaker of the Oyo State House of Assembly is here with us. He's the Chairman Conference of Speakers from across Nigeria, Right Honorable Edward Adebo Ogundoyin. I know the Deputy Speaker is seated somewhere around. We appreciate you, and all honorable members, thank you for making it here. The Chief Judge of Oyo State, Honorable Justice Iyabo Yerima, you're welcome, Your Lordship. And I want to use you to recognize other judicial officers here present. A former Speaker of the Oyo State House of Assembly and proud mother of the Honorable Commissioner for Energy, distinguished Senator Monsurat Sumonu is here with us today. We appreciate you, ma'am. The Secretary to the State Government, Professor Olanike Adeyemo, is also here. A round of applause for her too, please. The Chief of Staff, Honorable Segun Ogunwuyi. The Head of Service, Mrs. Olubumi Oni MNI. The Deputy Chief of Staff, Honorable Fola Oyekunle. I also like to recognize the Chairman and Co-Chair of the State Elders Council, Dr. Sakaba Logun and Elder Wole Oyelese. I want to use the two of them to recognize other members of the Elders Council, the State Advisory Committee, and other members of the State Advisory Committee. We appreciate you. The Commissioner who most likely did not sleep in the last 48 hours, because we have even been chatting in midnight. Honorable Commissioner for Energy in Oyo State, Barrister Seun Ashamu. A round of applause for him, please. You told me that you're congratulations. And I am aware we're expecting the Honorable Commissioner for Energy from Lagos State, Mr. Larry Odushote. He will join us any moment from now. I understand he's already within the Secretariat. I also want to recognize all Honorable Commissioners here present in the ESCO here in Oyo State. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. All other aides to the governor, we appreciate it. Your Excellency, please permit me to spend a few minutes to recognize our partners who made this project a success. I'll start with the MD CEO, Electron Energy, Mr. Tola Alabi. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Our partners from Africa Development Bank, led by Mr. Solomon Sapong, and of course the consultants. We're talking of Oyinda Mola Omishori, and of course the other consultants. Time will not permit me. You gave me a very long list. but time will not permit me to go through it all. We appreciate you. MD Siemens, Mr. Sheo Suleiman, MD IBD, representatives from Templars, we appreciate you. Templars partner, New Hampshire Power, we appreciate you. Royal Power, Fen Church Power, we appreciate you. Mr. Engineer Femi Babalola, we appreciate you. Engineer Kehinde Amadu, we appreciate you. Dr. Shola Yodele, thank you. Our Baba is here. Baba Oloye Bayo Yero, thank you, sir. Baba Bode Amao is also here. We appreciate you. Mama Elizabeth Akiyele, we appreciate you. If this kind of event has held, or probably held 20, 30 years ago, these names I just mentioned would have been the major people, because they were the major business guys in your state. I think they deserve a round of applause. We also want to recognize PDP or your state Secretary Alhaji Wasiu Adeleke and other experts. Thank you for coming. The chairman of local government chairman in your state, Alhaji Honorable Sikiru Sonda, and all other local government chairmen, we appreciate you. Chairmen and DGs of boards and commissions, we appreciate our religious fathers. They gave us the opening prayer. Thank you very much. Our chairman of labor unions, TUC, NLC, NUGE, thank you. The Nigeria Society of Engineers, we appreciate you. Your Excellency, we have service commanders here. I want to recognize the GOC 2 Division Nigerian Army, Major General Obin Godwin Onubogo is here with us, the representative of the CP or your state. We appreciate the representative of commanders from the DSS, the Nigerian Air Force, controllers and representative of controllers from Immigration, Customs, and Correctional Service. We appreciate all other service commanders. Thank you for making it here. Your Excellency, to recognize our royal fathers, Alhaji Kole Junaidu. Welcome.
Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí nígbà tí a ti mọ rírì Ọlọ́run ọba nínú ìgbésí ayé wa nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ pẹ̀lú oore ìyanu àti ọrẹ bàǹtàbàǹtà tó fi ta wá láti pàṣẹ ọlọ́lá wa gómìnà wa apàṣẹ ìrọ̀rùn asọ̀lúdẹ̀rọ̀ ẹnjìníà Olúwaṣeyì Abíọ́dún Mákindé. Ẹ bá mi fún His Excellency ní àtẹ́wọ́. Ẹ rí i pé wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́ ni, kò sí ariwo, kò sí jàgídíjàgan, kò sí pààyè. Ọlọ́run ọba ló ní kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn bàbá wa kábíyèsí orí adé ọ̀run ìjìgbàlẹ̀kẹ̀ tí wọ́n wà ń kalẹ̀. Mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ látòrí bàbá wa kábíyèsí Olúbàdàn tilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn, ọba Owólabí Akínlóye Ọlákùlẹ́yìn Ige Ọlákùlẹ́yìn 1, tí ó ṣe wípé bàbá wa Ọ̀tún Balógun tilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn, ọba Kọ́láwọlé Adégbọlá ló ń ṣojú wọn. Ẹ bá mi ṣe kábíyèsí o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo kí kábíyèsí ọba Ẹ̀dí Oyèwọlé Òsì Olúbàdàn ti ilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn àti ọba Hamidu Ajíbádé ẹ̀kẹrin Olúbàdàn. Bàbá wa kábíyèsí ọba Abíọ́dún Kọ́ládàísí náà Mbẹ́mbé, ọba Ìṣòyè dáadáa wà ń kalẹ̀, tó fi mọ́ ọba Dáúdà Azeez Àṣìpà Balógun. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bàbá wa kábíyèsí Aṣẹ́yìn tilẹ̀ Ṣẹ́yìn ọba Ṣẹ̀fíù Ọláwálé Oyèbọ́lá Adéyẹrí kẹta, wọn ọ̀gbẹ́yìn bí láàárọ̀ yìí, tó fi mọ́ kábíyèsí Òǹpẹ̀tù ti Ìjẹ̀rù ọba Sunday Oyèdìran Ọlágbàmí Ọ̀ṣẹ́kù. Mo ṣe kábíyèsí fún orí adé o. Àwọn ọ̀tún, bí mo ṣe fi orúkọ Ọ̀tún Olúbàdàn jíṣẹ́ bàbá kábíyèsí Olúbàdàn, ó náà ní Ọ̀tún Balógun. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bàbá wa Balógun ilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn ń wọlé sí àárín wa ń bí. Mo ṣe kábíyèsí, mo kí àwọn náà káàbọ̀. Bàbá wa Balógun ti gbogbo ilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn. Láti bẹ̀ lọ, gbogbo àwọn ti ìgbìmọ̀ Aláàfin tilẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́, wọn ọ̀gbẹ́yìn pátápátá. Kíní ìgùn rẹpẹtẹ, ànílémọ̀ ká ní ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan ìjèjì. Gbogbo àwọn orí adé yòókù ọ̀run ìjìgbàlẹ̀kẹ̀ tó ṣe pé àwọn náà ń bẹ láàrin wa ń bí. A fi orúkọ gómìnà, a fi mọ rírì kálukú wa. A kí wa káàbọ̀ sí àárín tí a wà yìí. A dúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run ọba pé àwa náà jẹ́ ọ̀kan lára àwọn tí wọ́n mọ̀ kọ mọ́ ìtàn rere tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ lénìí. Torí bí Dayọ̀ ṣe sọ, nígbà tí ìjọba àpapọ̀ tí ìmúdó tó fẹ́ da ọ̀run lásì, ni Ọlọ́run ọba ti ní kí gómìnà kó wo ṣàkún ọjọ́ iwájú, kí wọ́n sì wo bí nǹkan ṣe máa lọ tó bá dọjọ́ iwájú yìí, pé àfi ká wá ọ̀nà míì tí a mọ̀ gbà tí ìdákúrekú iná ọba tí yóò fi di ohun àfìsẹ́yìn tí eégún fi aṣọ. A dúpẹ́ wípé abala kìíní olóṣojú wa lé níyì nígbà tí abala kejì náà bá máa gbéra sọ àtẹ̀mí àti ẹ̀yin ẹnikẹ́ni nínú wọn nídìí àwátì gbogbo àwọn iléeṣẹ́ ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ tí wọ́n ń bẹ́ ń bí tó ṣe é pé wọ́n jẹ́ kí àwọn ará ilé kí wọ́n mọ láǹfààní láti mọ bó ṣe ń lọ bẹ́ẹ̀tò gbogbo bá ṣe ń tẹ̀síwájú ń bí gbogbo yín pátápátá àmọ́ rírì ẹ̀yin náà Dáyọ̀.
Ẹ ṣeun Alhaji Ikunle Junaid. Your Excellencies, our royal fathers, distinguished and eminent personalities. It's time for the welcome address to be delivered by no other person other than the Honorable Commissioner for Energy and Mineral Resources here in Oyo State. Please, with a round of applause, make welcome Barrister Temilolu Seun Asamo as he comes to deliver the welcome address. I think he deserves a better round of applause.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Oyo State, Governor Seyi Makinde, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Oyo State, Barrister Bayalawa, Your Excellencies, former Deputy Governors of Oyo State, the Speaker, Oyo State House of Assembly, my brother, Right Honorable Adebo Ogudun, and other members of the State House of Assembly that are here present, the Chief Judge of Oyo State, I recognize you, and with the permission of His Excellency the Governor, because of time, may I stand on the already established protocol. I know that the order of the day in your program booklets states that I'm to give a welcome address, and I can promise you that by the time I finish these remarks, I will say welcome to Oyo State's first IPP. But it's important for me to say a few things to contextually situate this IPP in the vision for the energy sector in our dear state. Before I go into that vision, it is most important that I begin by first expressing my profound gratitude to His Excellency Governor Seyi Makinde. He has a passion for youth, and in 2019 he appointed a 30-something-year-old lawyer to head a brand new Ministry of Energy in Oyo State. One thing I can say about His Excellency is that he has encouraged me since day one, has provided his unwavering support to navigate obstacles, and has given the freedom for a young chap like myself to try new ideas and bring forth novel innovations. Most important is that he has never actually gotten tired of me, despite me repeatedly going back to him with various requests and multiple ideas. Without him expressly or overtly saying the words, I have always known that I have his support, and he has taught me the importance of daring to be great. The vision in 2019 was simple. Let's have energy security in our state. We started by conducting audits of government facilities and the state generally. Our policy document was reviewed by GIZ, the German government's development arm, and this formed the backbone of the projects and interventions that we decided to embark on, all of which are directly related to the key pillars of the Governor Seyi Makinde administration, that is health, education, security, and economic expansion. I should mention that 23 healthcare centers have been the beneficiaries of private sector solar interventions in Oyo State, with about 70,000 patients attended to at these facilities in the first 12 months. I do remember somebody sending me a Punch newspaper article where it was reported that a doctor was thanking Governor Seyi Makinde as the facility in which he worked, he no longer had to deliver babies using torchlights. This is the kind of impact that the Omitutu administration has had on the people of Oyo State. With the approval of His Excellency, the Ministry has also deployed and facilitated over 25 solar hybrid mini-grids in the state with a direct impact on not less than 10,000 residents in our state. These are in rural communities that erstwhile had not had electricity before. Today, these communities enjoy 24 hours electricity, and the tariff modalities that were adopted provide for energy management and will actually feed into the larger tariff electricity regime that the state is embarking on. It's expected that the Rural Electrification Agency will continue to deploy mini-grids, having already audited more communities in the state for such interventions. Of course, we've also done our bit as a government to stabilize the grid, whether that is working with the Transmission Company of Nigeria to enable installation of feeder substations like the one in Ulewu in Oyo, the one currently ongoing at the LA axis of Ibadan, and about 7 others dotted across the length and breadth of the state. Having said all this, to achieve true energy security, a bold step needed to be taken, and with the unflinching support of His Excellency, we are well on the way to achieving this under Oyo State Government's partnership with Shell, a world-renowned and household brand, who has pledged to invest at least $100 million in gas pipeline infrastructure in Oyo State. Just last week, we witnessed the welding of the first pipes, and that took place around the toll gate axis of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Of course, this would only have been achieved because Shell saw enough value to invest, and because the reports of what was happening in the state were positive. The data suggests that not only will pipeline gas availability reduce the cost of doing business in Oyo State, but it will lead to more industries coming to set up shop here, which will of course in turn lead to gainful employment for our youthful population. The transition to gas means that we have taken a serious and tangible step towards reducing carbon emissions in Oyo State as we put an end to the use of dirty fossil fuel generators. From an energy standpoint, Oyo State is squarely on the road to transitioning to a greener and cleaner society. It is of importance that Oyo State is also one of 6 states in Nigeria that has or is in the process of transiting electricity regulation to its subnational government. Let me express appreciation to the Oyo State House of Assembly, ably led by my twin brother of 3 months, Right Honorable Adebo Obudoyin, and the membership of the House Committee on Energy, chaired by my brother, Honorable Deji Okwarindi, for assisting to get the law passed. This law is critical because it means that we can deliver our vision for Oyo State. On the regulatory side, we have had the support of the African Development Bank, who have sponsored 3 delegates on an 11-week training, regulatory training in Accra, Ghana. His Excellency also approved for the delegates to undertake peer learning at the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, that's the national regulator. I should say that the United Kingdom Nigeria Infrastructure Fund, UK-NIAF, has also expressed commitment to further support Oyo State on its journey. Development of this 11 megawatt IPP had the support of Templars law firm, PricewaterhouseCoopers, and Viathan, who together formed a consortium of legal, financial, and technical advisors during the project scoping. It was that preliminary work that got the project underway, and UI also brought their capacity, and I believe that the institution will join Oyo State government as off-takers of the power being generated. Of course, the Oyo State government ESCO, Executive Council, had its role to play, both formally and informally. From the Ministry of Finance, we reviewed and agreed to the structure of the project, and to the Works family and other ministries who would often ask me how things were going. I thank you all. I'm sure the Electron guys will go into the details of the project when it's their turn to speak. But it's important that I appreciate Electron's efforts and those of their institutional funders, led by ARM Harith, for making this fully funded private sector project a reality, despite the macro and microeconomic indices that have plagued Nigeria recently. Under the leadership of His Excellency Governor Seyi Makinde, we have driven them hard, but they have delivered phase one. And phase one is evidence of our power sector reforms for increased access, availability, and quality of electricity in our state. Not only is Oyo State transitioning to gas, but a whopping 1 megawatt of solar PV has been deployed in an urban city center. This has never happened in Oyo State before. We're reducing the carbon emissions, and this is a big and bold statement. In terms of impact, this project would directly impact over 8,500 public servants, optimizing in excess of 24 million man-hours annually. The 12 healthcare centers captured by the IPP will also directly impact over 15,000 patients within a 6-month period. As they say, justice delayed is justice denied. And as a lawyer, I understand that very well. So our judicial complexes will also be benefiting from uninterrupted power supply to aid the administration of justice. This IPP will also serve the public, and plans are well underway to service the surrounding catchments of this secretariat campus. To be clear, the Oyo State government has placed itself as an anchor off-taker to bring in this investment so that the state at large can benefit from it. As I round up these words, I remember when we signed the Shell gas infrastructure project in London. His Excellency said that he appointed me to the Energy Ministry because as a lawyer, he believed I had the core skills to put the framework for the ministry to be a success in place. He went on to say that he was surprised when I started speaking to him about electrons, megawatts, cables, and transformers. In this wise, I do hope that the commissioning of this project today would have made Oyo State and our leader, the governor of Oyo State, Governor Seyi Makinde, proud, and would have done a little to repose the confidence he has placed in myself and the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources team. I promised at the beginning of this address that I would end by doing a particular thing. So here it goes. Welcome to Oyo State's first IPP. Thank you very much.
He said, welcome to Oyo State IPP. I thought we would clap better. Now we can rival any distribution company. I didn't mention any name. But if judges are happy, we are all happy. Thank you, ma. I think the Honorable Commissioner deserves another round of applause, please. So, while reading his speech, he mentioned that the Electron guys will delve into the technical details. And that's the next thing on the agenda. Project presentation by the MD, co-CEO, Electron Energy Limited. Please make welcome Mr. Tola Talabi.
Thank you. Good morning. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Oyo State, Engineer Seyi Makinde. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Oyo State, Barrister Adebayo Lawal. the Honorable Speaker of the State House of Assembly, former Deputy Governors of Oyo State, all, Your Excellency, if I may stand on existing protocols in the interest of time, I would like to present to you all the first-of-a-kind, state-of-the-art independent power plant developed by Electron Energy in partnership with Oyo State government. Before I start, I would just like to say that, Your Excellency, thank you and congratulations. Leadership matters, vision matters. This IPP was not our vision, and we did not conceive it. But your administration entrusted the delivery of the project with our company, and we're here to tell you that we have delivered. Please, can I have the project presentation on the screen? Thank you.
Please stay tuned. We're interrupting this program to bring you a live telecast. Our regular programs will continue shortly. Please stay tuned. We're interrupting this program to bring you a live telecast. Our regular programs will continue shortly. Please stay tuned.
So the IPP, this phase one of the IPP, consists of 4 units of 1 megawatt engines, which are powered by CNG. We have 2 CNG trucks to ensure that there's constant supply of gas. The IPP itself is consists of the gas generators and the solar hybrid system, which includes a battery energy storage system of 1 megawatt hour. Beyond that, we also intend to build a 10-kilometer radius network to connect all the street lighting within the 10-kilometer radius. In subsequent phases, we'll be connecting several hospitals, judiciary complexes, and ultimately commercial and residential customers, eventually making it a fully embedded IPP. The impact of this IPP effectively will be to decommission up to 100 diesel generators, effectively removing dirtier fuel generators of up to an aggregate of 5.4 megawatts, and reducing carbon emissions. With regards to the technology we've deployed, those are Caterpillar 1 megawatt engines. The solar aspect of the project, 1 megawatt, includes the deployment of 2,500 solar panels built on 2 sites within the Secretariat complex. The system is fully integrated and built with the redundancy to ensure that we have fully uninterrupted power supply. Beyond that, we see this project as the first of several and a proof of concept that private investment in partnership with the state government can ensure the delivery of His Excellency's vision to ensure that there is uninterrupted power supply driving economic development within the state. With that being said, I would like to point out a few items that we look forward to. With the state now in control of the regulation of electricity within Oyo State, we realize that the commercial viability of investment in power in Oyo State is now a reality. We have already engaged Ibadan Disco and are also talking to the state about potentially further investments in the state, not only with this IPP, with other renewable projects. Your Excellency, I want to thank you for this opportunity. I want to thank you for the transparency of the process and for the confidence that you have put in the Electron team. We look forward to successfully operating this plant over the next 15 years and developing other projects in partnership with you. Thank you.
Ó dàbí ẹni pé àtẹ́wọ́ yẹn kò fẹ́ẹ̀ tó pàápàá tá a bá wo àwọn iṣẹ́ takuntakun ìnáwó ìgbóniníkẹ́sẹ́ àti àfọkànsí tí gómìnà tó fi ń tẹ̀lé àgbékalẹ̀ iṣẹ́ yìí nítorí kíni nítorí ìrọ̀rùn ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ nítorí kíni nítorí àti mú ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ kúrò nínú òkùnkùn bírímù lọ sínú ìmọ́lẹ̀ torí pé Ọlọ́run ọba gan nígbà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ayé yìí ní dídá ọ̀rọ̀ tí Ọlọ́run ọba kọ́kọ́ sọ ni wípé jẹ́ kí ìmọ́lẹ̀ dé ohun gbogbo tó sì wà ní òkùnkùn bírímù ó sì wà mọ́lẹ̀ yìí o tó bá ṣe pé èmi àti ẹ̀yin àfẹ́ kí á mọ̀ wà nínú òkùnkùn mọ́ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ tó bá jẹ́ pé ọmọ ìmọ́lẹ̀ lèmi àti yín àtẹ́wọ́ gómìnà dà lórí iṣẹ́ tí a wá. Oh yeah.
Thank you very much. We heard from the electrons all that this IPP will achieve. We heard about displacement of 60 diesel and petrol generators of cumulative 5.43 megawatts, and that's resulting in eliminating noise in our state. Your state is becoming environmentally compliant, and an annual savings of carbon emission was also displayed to us. That's a huge one on Oyo State. As we move on the program right now, we'd like to thank you for being here with us. We'll move on to the next item as we take on the cultural display right now. So I'm asked to invite the gentlemen and ladies who want to display for us. I saw the Commissioner for Tourism earlier managing this set of people. So we'd like to invite them for their presentation right now. The time is ripe for us to have by the cultural troupe. Please, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, let's give them a round of applause as they're approaching us right now.
Àwọn ọmọ kọmíṣánná fún ìrìn àjò afẹ́ àti ìdàgbàsókè àṣà nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ọ̀mọ̀wé Wàsíù Ọlátúbọ̀sún gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe wọn wọ́n tún fẹ́ dá wa lára yá pẹ̀lú ijó orin àti àwọn ọ̀kọ̀jọ̀kan ìlú àṣà ìbílẹ̀. Ó yá ẹ dábùlẹ̀ ẹ dábùlẹ̀.
Onila Mákindé màmá ṣe bẹ́bẹ́. Olúṣèyí màmá ṣe bẹ́bẹ́ o. Ọmọ Mákindé màmá ṣe bẹ́bẹ́. Ká máa gbádùn iná lókun o. Olúṣèyí màmá ṣe bẹ́bẹ́. Olúṣèyí màmá ṣe bẹ́bẹ́ o. Ọmọ Mákindé màmá ṣe bẹ́bẹ́. Olúṣèyí màmá ṣe bẹ́bẹ́ o. Ọmọ Mákindé màmá ṣe bẹ́bẹ́. Ká máa gbádùn iná lókun o. Olúṣèyí màmá ṣe bẹ́bẹ́. Omi tuntun màmá ṣe bẹ́bẹ́ o. 2.0 màmá ṣe bẹ́bẹ́. Omi tuntun màmá ṣe bẹ́bẹ́ o. 2.0 màmá ṣe bẹ́bẹ́. Ọgbọ́jà fẹ́ gbé ọtún gbẹ̀wọ́ bọ̀. Olúṣèyí màmá ṣe bẹ́bẹ́. Omi tuntun màmá ṣe bẹ́bẹ́ o. 2.0 màmá ṣe bẹ́bẹ́. Omi tuntun màmá ṣe bẹ́bẹ́ o. 2.0 màmá ṣe bẹ́bẹ́. Ọgbọ́jà fẹ́ ọtún gbẹ̀wọ́ bọ̀. Omi tuntun màmá ṣe bẹ́bẹ́.
Bí àtẹ́ndé. Àtúndé bí àtẹ́ndé. Àtúnbọ̀ bí àtìbọ̀. Àtúnbọ̀ bí àtìbọ̀. Ẹ̀wòrán ìdákan ẹ̀wòrán wá. Ẹ̀wòrán ìdákan ẹ̀wòrán wá. Ẹ jọ̀wọ́ àtọrẹ sí kìsì. Ẹ jọ̀wọ́ àtọrẹ sí kìsì. Àwọn alálẹ̀ ilẹ̀ yìí a ti tọrọ àyè lọ́wọ́ wọn. Àwọn alálẹ̀ ilẹ̀ yìí a ti tọrọ àyè lọ́wọ́ wọn. Wọ́n ní ká máa bètò lọ. Wọ́n ní ká máa bètò lọ.
Ó ṣe fọ́nilé o, ó ṣe fàlejò, ó ṣe fọ́nilé o, ó ṣe fàlejò. Olúṣèyí ṣe bẹ̀bẹ̀ ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ rojú. Ó ṣe fọ́nilé o, ó ṣe fàlejò, ó ṣe fọ́nilé o, ó ṣe fàlejò. Olúṣèyí ṣe bẹ̀bẹ̀ ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ rojú. Ẹ ti ṣètò dáadáa kó má ní bàjẹ́ o. Ṣètò dáadáa kó má ní bàjẹ́ lọ́lá Olúwa kó ní bàjẹ́ láyé. Ẹ ti ṣètò dáadáa kó má ní bàjẹ́ o. Ẹ ti ṣètò dáadáa kó má ní bàjẹ́ o. Ẹ ti ṣètò rere kó má ní bàjẹ́ lọ́lá Olúwa kó ní bàjẹ́ láyé. Ẹ ti ṣètò dáadáa kó má ní bàjẹ́ o.
Òdúdú gómìnà Sọ̀lúdẹ̀ ọ̀ gbogbo ọmọ ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ mo bá yín yọ̀ mo bá yín jó ẹ kú oríire ọ̀rí Ṣèyí lè létí gbáròyé ọmọ mẹ̀kúnnù ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ Olúṣèyí ọmọ Mákindé bó bá ṣeré mi ò kúkú wí bí ó sì ṣeré ayé á wí Ṣèyí ó kárẹ̀ ó tún sọ ọmọ akínní omi tuntun 0.1 àbí 1.0 a sọ fún yín a ní Ṣèyí ní ẹjọ́ ṣe Ṣèyí débẹ̀ tán ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ gòkè 2.0 tún wà rè é ṣe mọ́ ká ní Olúṣèyí ọmọ Mákindé ẹ wo ògbóró Ìbàdàn ẹ wo ògbóró gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ wo bí títì wa ṣe ń dágere kò sí jákòtò jágègèlè mọ́ láyé Olúṣèyí ọmọ Mákindé náà ní iléeṣẹ́ oríṣiríṣi fòṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba gbogbo ẹ̀ ló tún kọ́ ẹ lọ wo iléèwé wò ẹ lọ wo àwọn ọmọ wa gbogbo àwọn tí máa jókòó lẹ̀lẹ́ láyé àwọn kan Olúṣèyí ọmọ Mákindé kò fowó dó òṣìṣẹ́ ẹ lọ wo iléèwé ètò ẹ̀kọ́ dùn ó ń dánmọ́rán láyé omi tuntun 2.0 náà ní ẹ lọ wo airport wa Olúṣèyí ọmọ Mákindé ó sọ di Samuel Ládòkè International Airport Olúṣèyí ọmọ Mákindé ó tún ní kí 2.0 tó parí ó lájọ lọ sí ni lágbára Ọlọ́run ọba láyé Olúṣèyí ọmọ Mákindé náà ni Olúṣèyí tún wá ṣe ètò náà mọ̀nàmọ́ná ló tún wá bá wa sí ó ní lágbára ọlọ́run ọba ó ní yóò kárí gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ ọ̀yọ́ olùṣèyí ọmọ mákindé bàbá yọwọ́ ọ̀nà kú olóko àfàgbẹ́ olùṣèyí wọ́n ní omi ní ìpòrò náà bàbá wa yọ tomi kú òkí láfìsẹ́ náà mọ̀nàmọ́ná iná tuntun rè omi tuntun rè olùṣèyí ọmọ mákindé ó ṣe ọlọ́run ọba ò ní padà lẹ́yìn rẹ̀ òjé tó ní ìpẹ̀tù ọmọ rántí wẹ̀ bí òjò pẹ̀tì ajá máa pàjá fún ọ láàrọ̀ jẹ ẹ̀ làmókò wọn gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ èègà òjé ọmọ búnibúni bẹ́ẹ̀ bú wọ́n ti ọmọ rínirínni bẹ̀rí mú ẹ̀kẹ́ ọmọ dónídóní bíi ìdí ìmọ̀ràn ilẹ̀kùn òjò òwú ti gbàṣẹ dó olùṣèyí ọmọ mákindé òjé òní jẹ̀gà bàbá yín òní jòrófó ọmọ péjọ ẹ̀ka bá kú bàbá wọn akótá rẹ̀ méjì wọn kó bọ́nu òjé òní jẹ̀gà bàbá yín òní jòrófó olùṣèyí ọmọ mákindé.
ẹ ṣeun ẹ bá wa fún wa látẹ̀wọ́ o ẹ ṣeun ẹ bá fún wa látẹ̀wọ́ ẹ jọ. Oyo State Performing Troupe, thank you very much. A round of applause for them as they make their way out of the stage. Thank you very much. Thank you. Ẹ ṣé o. Ẹ ṣé o. Thank you. Díẹ̀ o. Ẹ ṣé o. O ṣé. Thank you. Máa jó yòókù lọ báyẹn. O ṣé mo dúpẹ́. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Ẹ ṣeun. He's showing energy because we are commissioning an energy project. Thank you. Your Excellencies, our royal fathers, distinguished and eminent personalities, we'll go straight to take the vote of thanks. And this will be delivered by the Chairman, House of Assembly Committee on Energy, Honorable Deji Okpanide. A round of applause for him as he comes forward to give the vote of thanks. Honorable Deji Okpanide, is he close by?
Good morning, everyone. His Excellency, Engineer Oluwaseyi Abiodun Makinde, Deputy Governor, Right Honorable Speaker, past governors and deputy governors seated, please do permit me to stand on the existing protocol. Our fathers and mothers, ladies and gentlemen, and esteemed guests and fellow energy enthusiasts, I want to thank you for this good moment that we're experiencing in Oyo State. It's a unique one, and we bless God for the kind of leader we have, the kind of father we have, and the kind of governor we have. I want to expressly thank the governor for this vision that he has for Oyo State. Oyo State has been #1 in so many phases. We were the first to pass the bill through the support of the Right Honorable Speaker and the Committee on Energy and the Commissioner for Energy. And this has given us more opportunity to explore more investment opportunities in Oyo State. Secondly, I also like to thank the partners, the people in the Ministry of Energy, the contractors, the so many brains that have been put together to get this to this point, this first phase, and I know very soon we'll be going to the second phase. I cannot but thank our mother. She has been so loving to us, to give birth to people like us. You know, our mom, so to give out to people like us, and we are delivering and making you proud. Mommy, keep being proud for us, man. And God will give you long life to be with us. Lastly, before we adjourn, I must still come back and say thank you to the governor again, because for giving us me and my brother good opportunity to serve the good people of Oyo State. We talk a lot and we're always saying, what are we going to do next? What are we going to do next? We must not disappoint. We must not disappoint. What are we going to do next? And thank God that we are at this stage. My commissioner, I believe in your process and we know we are going to do more. Please, and I want to tell you that with the right honorable speaker here, whatever it is that we need to do from our own hands, I'm giving you our express confidence that we're going to do it for you by God's grace. In order not to take our time and allow the number one man of our state, the Fano Wolu of Oyo State, we're giving him another position today, the Fano Wolu of Oyo State, to come and talk to all of us and make us more happy. Thank you so much for this period and for this opportunity.
Thank you, Honorable Prince. Did your parent, they will appreciate you. All right, at this juncture, it's time to hear from the governor. And if you know that he deserves appreciation, you are sure, and you came from your house to confirm and commission alongside with him a project of this magnitude, please, with a standing ovation, make welcome the governor of Oyo State, Vice Chairman Nigerian Governors Forum, His Excellency, Governor Seyi Makinde. I think we can say Seyi Eda. Please keep the hands going till he gets to his podium.
Please, let's take our seats. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Oyo State, Barrister Abdurrahim Adebayo Lawal, Your Excellencies, the former Deputy Governors that are here, you are duly recognized, Ambassador Taufik Arapaja, Baba Hamid Gbadamosi, Barrister Azim Bolarumi, you're duly recognized. Please permit me to stand on the already established protocol. But there are people that, even if I'm standing on the already established protocol, I have to recognize them. Ẹ̀yin orí adé ọ̀run lẹ̀kẹ̀ mo kí yín o kábíyèsí o ẹ̀yin mọ́gàjí náà mo kí yín o the General Officer Commanding 2 Division Nigerian Army, thank you for being with us and being part of this. I hope the 10-kilometer radius will also light up the cantonment before the army will come and close everything here. So all our service commanders, please, you are duly recognized. Ẹ̀yin bàbá tí ẹ wà níbí, bàbá Bọ̀dé Àmàó, mo kí yín, Daddy, bàbá Oyèrò, Màmá Akínyẹlé, mo kí yín. Our partners, Electron, you are duly recognized also. Well, just as I was leaving the office, my daughter walked in. She doesn't like her father, being in charge of anything, but I'm in charge here today. So, Feyi Makinde, let me duly recognize you and thank you for stopping. And also, my nieces, they came all the way from the UK. Misty and Samara. You're also, well, ọmọ òyìnbó ni tí bàbá wọn dánwò lẹ́rí yẹn. So distinguished, well, our labor leaders, religious leaders, I want to also thank you. And this place is a little bit hot, so I will just run through the speech so that we can go see the plant itself. We're here today to make history. As we commission this first phase of a project that I believe will serve as the fulcrum, that is, it is pivotal to the future development in our dear state. As every business person will tell you, there's a difference between growth and scale. To achieve growth, an organization will have the resources, and then they try to limit their expenditure. So this is what we have been doing in Oyo State for the past 5.5 years. This power plant is 100% private investment, because the government don't have the money to do everything. So, but as government, we've provided the enabling environment for investors to know that these are serious people. We've invested in road construction, interconnecting all the zones, so that development is not concentrated in one area. Development spreads across the state. We are focused on agribusiness so that investors come into our state through public-private development partnership. We have invested in security so that people see our dear state as the go-to investment destination in Nigeria. We've taken strategic steps to reduce our infrastructure deficit. And the result has been the growth of our economy. Our gross domestic product, GDP, grew by about 90%. From 2.75 trillion in 2019, it's now 4.05 trillion as of 2022. But as you speak to these investors, they will always talk about one aspect of the economy that should be an absolute game changer: having reliable and uninterrupted power supply. It's a big deal. Well, I studied electrical engineering myself, and I know where we ought to be as a nation in terms of the capacity to generate and to distribute. But we're nowhere near that place. And that's why all over the place we have generators. I can make more noise than my neighbor. So if you decide to bring a Yamaha generator, I can go bring Honda. So when we had the groundbreaking ceremony here, it became clear to us, to go from growth to a game changer for our economy, to go to scale. Because scale is basically you've gotten yourself to a point where you're not adding resources. You're just using what you have, to stretch the envelope. So the groundbreaking was done Saturday, 11 December 2021. This was 2 years before the federal government now gave the go-ahead for states to now have their own to have the powers for them to generate, transmit, and distribute their own power. Doesn't matter whether the national grid is there or not. Now, as a state, we can look at our own power requirement and try to bridge the gap by ourselves without looking towards anyone else. And this is exactly what is the exact trajectory that we're on in Oyo State. So we took advantage of the changing times and working with the House of Assembly. Earlier this year in February, we signed the Oyo State Electricity Regulatory Commission Bill into law. So it's in force. We wasted almost a year plus trying to get approval from Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission for this power plant. But for the next power plant, it is now under our own control. It won't take 1 month. It is our own deal. So I'm saying to investors, I mean, the coast is clear. So today we are here to commission the... Again, I'll thank our partners for believing in us. Because what you've done is putting your money with the hope that you recover it from our monthly payment. And I give you the assurance we will not default. So with the completion of this phase, Oyo State has gone from producing electricity at the mini-grid stage to 5 megawatts electricity. It's 4 megawatts gas and 1 megawatt of solar. You may be thinking, so what is 5 megawatts? Let us put this in perspective. Oyo State received an average of 80 megawatts from the national grid. So the 5 megawatts is about maybe 7% roughly. That is going live today. I will say to people, and again, I discussed this with my daughter, who were arguing. She likes to argue with me. And she said what she has learned is that what you're supposed to do today, if you don't do it, then your progress tomorrow will be limited by the steps that you've only taken today. Yeah, we may be going to 500 megawatts, but today we've taken a step. 5 megawatts is out of that 500 that we're looking for. And there's somebody here, I've been boasting about this project, that when the project is commissioned, his generator, he can dash it away. So Baba Bode Amao, because your house is on the way to the Speaker's Lodge, so wọ́n bá yín faná yẹn náà sílé ọ̀dọ̀ yín, ẹ bá lo free electricity uninterrupted. So Baba, Ntibon boast now today, I am delivering on that. And there's also, I'm in custody of a report done for the European Union. It's about feasibility for solar deployment on the continent of Africa. So it wasn't done for your state, it wasn't done for Nigeria, it was done for EU on a continent-wide research. And you know the good news. There's a place where you have a very high concentration of sun energy in Oyo State. And that is Igbojaye in Tesiwaju local government area. So if investors, if you want that to report, because we will deploy solar, we want to go as much as possible for renewables. So my ambition is to launch a 500 megawatt solar project in that space so that in the years to come, not only will Oyo State be self-sufficient in power, not only locally, even internationally, because we share border with the Republic of Benin. We can easily sell power to industries in the Republic of Benin. So it's our ambition. And before the end of this Omitutun 2.0, we will definitely launch that project. So as I said before, this is an absolute game changer. You will recall that, just like the Honorable Commissioner mentioned, we signed an agreement with Shell. They've welded the first pipe, and the $100 million investment is well on its way. There's no foreign direct investment in Oyo State. Well, that $100 million Shell investment is direct. It's not going through anybody. So truly, there are better days ahead for the Oyo State economy. And all of us here were playing a part in making history. And like I said, we're not stopping here. Even if they want to stop us, we won't stop. We are well on our way. So we're seeking more investors in the energy sector to meet the energy deficit in the state. And there is market for that. And this is a demonstration that you have a serious and responsible government in Oyo State that will continue to provide the enabling environment for businesses to thrive. So on this note, we will proceed to commission the first phase of the Oyo State Independent Power Project to the glory of God and for the benefit of the good people of Oyo State. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. We'll take the national anthem. Once again, thank you for coming. All front row VIPs to please join the governor as he proceeds to cut the tape officially. Honorable Commissioner for Energy, kindly lead the way. MD Electron and our partners, please join the entourage.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo àwọn ọ̀tọ̀kùlú tí wọ́n wà ní ọwọ́ iwájú látòrí kọmíṣánná oní nǹkan ẹ̀yẹ tèní gbogbo àwọn orí adé gbogbo àwọn bàbá ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n kọ̀ wọ́rìn pẹ̀lú ọlọ́lá wa His Excellency bí wọ́n ṣe ń lọ sí ibi tí a ti fẹ́ ṣíṣọ lójú ẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn kábíyèsí gbogbo àwọn bàbá wa yèrò akí bàbá kábíyèsí ọba Adébáyọ̀ Àkàndé Splash àti gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n tún darapọ̀ mọ́ wa nígbà tí tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́ akí bàbá lọ́jà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ Alhaji Waike Abbas àtàrọ̀ náà àwọn náà ti wà ń bí ẹ kú àdúrótì ẹ kú àtìlẹ́yìn akí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ jẹ́ ọba jẹ́ akí bàbá wa Ẹ̀kẹrin Balógun tilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn táwọn náà wà ń bí mo kí alága tilé iṣẹ́ mi BCOS olóyè Dọ̀tun Ọláìtàn ẹ kú iṣẹ́ ìlú àṣeyẹ tí alákànṣepo láàmọ̀ṣe lọ́jọ́ gbogbo àánú Ọlọ́run yóò sì máa wà pẹ̀lú wa ní gbogbo ìgbà.
Welcome back from the live telecast. We'll now continue with our regular programs. Stay tuned. Welcome back from the live telecast.
Every weekday on Business Nigeria, we uncover the secrets of the financial world.
We analyze the stock market, shares, bonds, and the thrilling world of cryptocurrency.
Facts matter. Our team dives deep to separate facts from popular opinion.
We simplify complex government policies as it impacts your everyday life, helping you navigate the ever-changing financial landscape.
Watch Business Nigeria every weekday at 2 p.m. only on TVC News. First,